Just a
Alright. Well,
novice forward.
it was fun. Ben's not back yet. Here we are, back at the thing. This is Ben's house. I like how it's supposed to be Professor Sponge's hideout, and Professor Sponge is supposed to be like the clean freak, but this is like the dirtiest house ever, which is cool. I mean, my room is horrible dirtiness, but
messy.
I like it, you know? I never said anything was wrong with it, but messiness is not exactly what you'd expect from Professor Sponge.
Yeah.
What, Hernandez Rensar?
Hey, it's me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk about me.
That's Hernandez Rensar
My
again,
moment.
with the same costume.
Except I'm dead this time.
Yeah, you did a pretty good dead. That's one of the things you're okay at.
I'm good at dead. I can do dead. I
you
can do
dead.
I can do Stark. I think.
Stark. Yeah, nice use of the word evenge there. Something sort of like revenge and avenge and evangelicalness, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the first time we did this, I don't think we told Ben that Paul was supposed to wake up, so Ben started yelling at him mercilessly like we always do. It's in the outtakes tape.
You say I am.
Ben is probably close to as merciless as we say he is, but I was too at this point. I just knew how the shot was supposed to be. So we didn't go in the front door, and we tried to dig under it with spoon and fork, and that led to much horror. Oh god.
Oh god, you put the dirt in the. All right.
Yeah,
I'll save it.
yeah,
I'll save it.
Yeah, well, that's
It's the next scene, isn't it?
There's a car there that we didn't pay attention to.
You get the spoon with holes in it. That's
Ooh,
pretty
that's my
hilarious.
brilliant haircut from back in like freshman year, whatever this was. Maybe sophomore year by now. Oh, isn't it so hot? Look
Oh
at
my
me, look at me.
god. Who is that beautiful boy?
Barbers and I just didn't get along until maybe like last year.
Mr. Windex?
See, like, your silent expression is so brilliant. Like, watch when you throw the magazine down. You just adopt Ben's, like, character, and you're like, put that stupid magazine down right now, Mr. Windex Man. You like, throw it down on the bed. It is totally, awesomely brilliant. I think Ben's coming back now, sort of.
He's strolling on over here.
Look at the Ben's, like, his pinky thing there. Very nice detail on his thing.
What's
Ben,
that?
what is this cat?
Sorry about that.
Man,
Is that some kind of stuffed cat that you have?
It's a camel.
A camel?
Yeah, it's a camel. You can. It's a puppet. You can stick your hand up it and move the head and activate its mouth and everything. This
cool.
part was great. I love this part.
This is actually, I rendered the audio from the beginning of the song from a different one, which is why I start dancing before
funny if
Ben
you
actually
see-
starts singing.
Yeah, you can see the dirt on the carpet. What I
Yeah.
had this was a big
This is a
trouble
big
thing.
failure we were leading up
I
to.
had this supposedly brilliant idea where, because it's like we just dug through a tunnel. That's what's just happened, which I think comes across pretty well. But like, I had this idea that we would scatter all this dirt everywhere around versus the pillows to make it look like we really just dug a tunnel. And we didn't get we got a bunch of dirt, but not enough to make a really great effect. And
we
of
had
course,
to clean it later.
yeah. And after we did one shot and it failed, it was like
The dirt was already there.
the dirt was all over the carpet and it didn't work. It was terrible.
is this me being depressed at this point?
No, you
Is
were
that the
doing
state?
fine at this point. Like, you're okay now.
Squirting. Windex.
See, you guys never communicated your vision to me. So.
This part
Oh,
may have
whatever.
the best outtake of all
Understand
time
it.
coming up
Yeah,
soon.
well, yeah, I mean, the outtakes
when
and the
Paul
outtakes.
dies. I mean, that's pretty ridiculous looking anyways, but
That's like
the
half
outtake of
what
that
one
is
was.
great.
I included that like several times in the outtakes, Dave, don't worry.
I think that's probably the best moment of the movie, just for one singular second.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, the whole, like, this is before you started getting into stuff like Capri Sun, Ben, and, like, it just foreshadows, like, a difference between our personalities that is quite profound and humorous, I think.
Wait, what? Say it again?
Like, back when we filmed this, you hadn't really gotten into anything like Capri Suns now before, but now, you
You
know,
like alcohol?
you've kind of head that way. Yeah, yeah. And, like, you can see the dynamic difference between our personalities reflected in this scene even years before. It's pretty funny, I
Oh,
think.
that's ridiculous.
That's no.
It's
Why-
I mean, I drink much less than your normal high schooler does.
I know, but still, it's like the attitude shift and everything.
Right. I mean, I went the way of the fun-loving person, and Daniel has stayed on the stingy track of boringness.
Yeah, he edited a movie.
I edited
for
I mean,
6 months.
tonight Daniel is just gonna sit around and play Dune, and I'm gonna go to a casino in Florida.
We got the premiere tonight, Ben. You know, we're kind of showing the movie in a minute.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not really the premiere.
I knew that. Yeah, it's not the premiere. We already had the
Well,
premiere.
what would you call it? Like
the second showing.
Oh,
It's the rain date.
that's the Captain.
No,
Keating
yeah, and I
voice
clearly
there.
had never drunk before at this point because I'm not really acting the way a drunk person probably would really act in this situation. But it's a nice, like, caricature drunkenness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's not.
It's how it
not
always
the
looks
same
in
thing.
comedy.
Yeah.
It's because Drunk just doesn't
It's great how he
communicate
shoos
that
you away.
well.
This bit was great. I don't know who came up
Yeah,
with
Paul
this.
was annoying me so much in this scene because we had to film this in like 9 seconds because your
That's
mom was already
great.
up there yelling at us. And I wanted to get it in
Oh,
like
that's
one
right.
take, so I was being like a total stick up the butt director like
That's
I
so
always do.
great how you turn around, come back, and our arms around each other when we're drinking.
Yeah. And Paul adopted the fake drunk pretty well, I guess, for never
Yeah,
having
he
tried it
did.
before.
Stuck on the stairs. Now this next part, I just...
Man,
the doctor's
wasted.
next, right?
Yeah, the doctor is
that's-
brilliant.
The Doctor is brilliant.
Paul, you talk about the doctor. You're fond of it, as I recall.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's
Well,
just
okay,
amazing.
here it
We're not
comes.
even there yet.
Oh, there's a commercial on the way. Yeah, no,
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
we're not worrying about the doctor yet. We got to talk about something else.
Oh, Al Pacino.
This is great.
Yes.
How you appear from down there, too.
So
I love
this-
this character, too, Manfred.
Yeah, Manfred's pretty cool. We should have used him more.
And there's Al Pacino. It's just fantastic.
Manfred's
Oh,
sort of
no-
like
no
what
more
we
metal
think of
now.
Hollywood.
Manfred is just this great phony character. I love him.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole commercial, I mean, it's just this whole big plastic. It's just great.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is supposed to be a metaphor for women's products. It kind of goes across. I saw
Some
this,
people get it.
I saw this
I
one
thought it was
commercial.
so obvious and vulgar and disgusting. It was my idea.
Yeah, I
but-
heard like the one for like the medium-sized ones or whatever, and like they said, oh, people are complicated. You can't just have the strong and the light ones. And we were gonna have this thing where we poured blue liquid over the cheese sticks, but we decided not to for some reason. Probably because I don't
That
know.
little unison ending is just great. And here we
Yeah.
cut.
We
See,
can't
this,
afford
here's the
blue
Harry
liquid.
Potter
thing.
bit.
I should have actually got some.
Everybody's
Harry
watching Harry Potter, and there I am with
DVD.
my little wizard hat, watching it, holding my little tub of popcorn, and just like crying. It's just great.
I
And
was-
nobody likes
I
it.
thought that was brilliant too.
I guess I don't know.
And that's
Next time we
Daniel's
watch this,
self-righteous.
I mean, I just
character
love
right
how
now.
he's sitting there with his little wizard hat.
this is your dad taping it because he come to pick you up.
Oh yeah, right. He's better than most of the other
Yeah,
people.
he's got a really steady camera hand. I don't even know where that came from, but it's like the best in the
construction
movie.
work.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
that's totally awesome. I need to get into construction.
Oh, this
work.
is your dad, Paul.
My dad.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why it's like 6 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
It's way up there.
That little hat. Isn't that from like one of your sister's old toys or something?
Yeah.
It's priceless.
Yeah, you look so
Oh my
French.
god, it's great. Look how drunk he is.
You get the case of the Capri Sun.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
He's so condescending.
Yeah, the audio usually can't hear all the little whispering that Ben does. And if you write
This was a
notes
fun
here,
character to play.
You say Bob intoxicated, but no one ever hears it. Brilliance lost. And then here comes Mr. Rubbing Alcohol Man soon. Do you think people like this part where like Paul just kind of shows up?
I don't know. It's kind of
It's
goofy.
hard to tell.
I mean,
People like-
I like it is so goofy. He's in this little like creepy goblin imp ninja demon thing.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like lurking around.
I think that's pretty awesome. Just
I mean, this
listening
is
to
like so
that whole-
surrealist
that whole-
and weird where like you use the rubbing alcohol that he put there as if it's
Okay.
normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the best move. That's
It just totally
I mean, it's a
trivializes
pretty
the
smooth moment. I mean, there's a lot of like careful handling of the prop that goes on here and stuff. I mean, this take goes very smoothly.
Yeah.
And he just,
I
you know,
just said it
perfect
right
Our
here.
handling.
biology is so brilliant too on this.
Yeah, you gotta lay down.
Right, the
doses,
solution
that's
is
good.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's, obviously it's.
And here's a
alcohol-
corkscrew
alcohol
because we
related.
thought we had a syringe, but we didn't. So we ended up using a corkscrew, and there's more alcohol metaphors if you want to really do it. But we
And
really
there
didn't
he
plan it
goes.
that way.
I thought about it.
Huh?
I thought about having a corkscrew.
Well, I mean, not specifically because it was alcoholic or whatever, you know.
Well, that's right. I thought it was
All right, sure, why not?
Okay.
Now
And
this-
Ben is leaving again because
This next part I hate. I mean, it looks very sexual, and I just
What?
never
Ben
intends.
never really likes
Look at
seeing
this.
things
I
in his
hate
mouth.
this
Look
part.
at his
Look at
eyes
this.
on that take, where he's just like so
I mean,
upset,
it looks
but
like
actually,
a gay porn film.
He wanted to put the bottle behind his mouth, and it looked awful. I swear to you. Yeah.
He can't.
He doesn't.
That the homophobic that.
Yeah, he is
that?
totally the craziest homophobe ever, and we can make fun of him because he's not here.
Okay, well.
Including the metaphor where
Ben-
theoretically Safari Bob and Camera Dave were supposed to be gay. I like that one. That's not-
What
that's
were
not
you, What the
official.
hell were you thinking?
That's
with that?
not an official
That was
theory.
such a bad idea.
No, I mean it's just don't even worry about it. But it's possible and something they can write about
Why
when
can't
they're
you just-
analyzing it.
Stick with your stereotypes and be done with it.
Well, we decided that
The guy wearing the pink striped shirt and with the extremely effeminate accent is
but
the
we
gay
didn't
guy.
want to be offensive to the gay community, so we made him straight, and it's awesome.